George after the game.
Yes, but I think they got. Josh got the response that he wanted. People say that we are vulnerable, but I think the beast is always the strongest or the most dangerous when they're vulnerable. So maybe he woke up the beast.
Somewhere Joe Mazzulla really likes that metaphor as well. The wizardry of Nikola Jokic is hard to quantify, but some things withstand the test of time. He's on the cusp of averaging a 30-point triple-double this season. While he's clinched the 10 boards per game, he still needs 74 rebounds, 7 assists across the final 2 games to lock it in. Meanwhile, David Adelman can add his first career win to that resume.
A lot of guys say good things in here, but we know what's ahead here. Okay, we got a playoff team Friday, a playoff team Sunday. So we have a big journey ahead of us. The great thing about tonight is you all stayed with it. Everybody stayed with it. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, David.
Yeah, fellas.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I've been here all year, so I didn't just show up. So I appreciate that you finally noticed I was here.
I feel you, David. The losing streak's over. The pressure, though, is not. Bobby Marks, our front office insider, joining us for this conversation. Bobby, what stood out to you? What did this night tell you about their chances heading into the playoffs?
I think 2 things. The Jalen Pickett minutes, the role of Russell Westbrook, certainly with Jamal.
Oop, I'm going to stop you 1 second,
31
Robbie.
minutes.
There we go. We're gonna try one more time. Our connection with you, it's not looking like that Aaron Gordon-Jokic connection. We're gonna come back to you in just 1 minute. I'm gonna turn to you here, DDJ. Did we learn something about what the Denver Nuggets are capable of last night?
Yeah, we learned that that offense has kind of a new look there, and part of it is what they did with Russell Westbrook. I kind of feel bad for the guy. Did not play a lot, especially down the stretch. What the Nuggets realize here is that as much as that 2-man game between Westbrook and Jokic sustained them through so much of that season, especially when Jamal Murray was struggling and in and out of that lineup, they know that teams are gearing up for the playoffs, and they're going to leave Russell Westbrook wide open and say, you're going to have to beat us. And they know that they just don't have faith in him to make those shots. So they went a little bit younger, and I think his playing time is going to decrease tremendously come playoff time. Russ's playoff time. Russ's minutes come playoff time, unfortunately, for him. But it is better off for the Nuggets overall.
Yeah.
Big picture, though. A month ago, this team had beaten OKC. We were talking about them as a second in the West. Now they've moved on from their coach. And in situations like that, I don't see teams getting better instantly when you move on from their coach. They're not as scary as they were about a month ago when they had that win against OKC.
Well, how could they be? They've been missing Jamal Murray for the last 6 games as well. To your point, Russell Westbrook sat the last 9 minutes of last night's game. But Pickett may be someone that they're going with here, Perk. What stood out to you?
What stood out to me is that they had 30 assists. And under Michael Malone, 25 of those assists probably would have came from Jokic. But Jokic only had 11. That means 19 assists came from the others. That means that the others actually had the ball in their hands and were able to be free and make plays offensively. We saw last night Pickett, Aaron Gordon, do a side pick and roll. He hit him with a pocket pass for a dunk. We saw, Aaron Gordon getting post-ups. We would have never witnessed that under the Michael Malone system. And so now, all of a sudden, guys are actually getting their number called. And so now when you're getting your number called and being able to play free and play with joy and have fun, guess what happens on the defensive end, Malika? You're more engaged. Doc Rivers used to trick me all the time. You know what he used to do?
What?
He used to, the first play of the game, he used to draw it up and run it for me to get a shot. You know why?
So then you're like, yeah, all right, I'm in it.
Because he wanted to make me feel.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in it.
I'm going to start drawing up that playbook, Perk. That's what I'm going to start doing off the top of the show. I got you. Let's go coast to coast on the rest of the action around the association. We're going to start with the Clippers. They keep on rolling. James Harden, he dropped 35. Kawhi looked like prime Kawhi. Ivica Zubac notched his first ever triple-double in the win over the shorthanded Rockets. DDJ, is this the most dangerous version of the Clippers we've seen?
Absolutely. First of all, everybody's singing today. I feel like I missed the choir rehearsal.
Hey, it's not too late to get in.
I got to get in on this. Yeah, this Clippers team is a scary team. I know they have a reputation. You talk about Harden come playoffs. You're worried about Kawhi and his health. But what if Kawhi is actually healthy this time? He is about as dangerous of a player as you have in the league when he's playing like this. And he's been playing like this since he's been healthy and been back. I do not think you want to face that Clippers team anytime soon.
That's when Perkins are saying Kawhi Leonard, Jordan. All right, in the Bay, Steph hit the threes. That gave him 300 for the season, but it was another three-pointer from the Spurs, Harrison Barnes, that stole the show here. With 3 seconds left, the dagger. Right here, you're going to watch it in the heartbreaker. David, how costly is this loss for the Warriors?
This is an extremely costly and avoidable loss for this Warriors team. Bad turnovers down the stretch, falling asleep on defense. Now you have to be either the 6th, 7th, or 8th seed most likely, and that is a tough road to get to going forward.
It could come down to that game on Sunday against the Clippers on ESPN. Let's take a look at our electric moment brought to you by Hyundai. All right, Perk. So Miami, they're down 5 with under 45 seconds left, and we're going to show you what happens here. Hero comes up with a huge steal at midcourt, but instead of taking the easy layup, he pulls up from 3, and he misses here. Perk, what was happening?
I don't know, but I know Pat Riley has to be spinning around in his wheelchair right now. Take the 2. My God, man, what are you thinking about at this point?
He had the open lane.
But when you had... Bobby, you like that, huh? You like that, huh, Bobby? That tickled your fanny. I knew it would. I knew somebody was going to laugh at it. Malika ain't going to laugh at that one. You know what I'm saying? But I love it, though. Man, I knew you was going to laugh.
Perk. Oh, coming up on NBA Today, the emotions, they ran high in Dallas. We hear from someone who was in the building for Luka's return and where the Lakers go from here. And big names, big money, but it's a big mess. We break down the Suns' disaster of a season and what off-season post-mortem could mean for KD, for Bradley Beal, and Book. Plus, superstars who delivered back where they started again. Where does Luka's return rank in our top of the top? Stick around to find out. It's got to be near the top of
got to be up there. It's
right?
got to be up there.
It's got to be up there.
ACE's new Yard RX program prescribes the best